Katherine Johnson Middle School was named for a NASA mathematician whose pioneering work made human spaceflight possible. Creola Katherine Coleman was born in August 1918 in White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. Fascinated by math at a young age, Katherine, as she was known, studied mathematics at West Virginia State University and West Virginia University, until she decided to leave school to start a family with her first husband, James Goebel. In 1952, while at a family gathering, Katherine learned about a job opportunity with the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, also known as NACA. She applied, and in June 1953 was hired to work in NACA's Flight Research Division in Hampton, Virginia, as a computer, performing mathematical computations related to aircraft flight tests. Katherine's life changed dramatically during the period of 1956 to 1959. She lost her husband to cancer in December 1956, and then, in 1957, the Soviet Union launched the world's first artificial satellite, Sputnik. Although it was only about the size of a beach ball and contained little more than a transmitter designed to conduct radio wave tests in the upper atmosphere, Sputnik and its characteristic beep heard round the world shocked the American public and ignited the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union. In 1958, NACA was disbanded with the formation of NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, and the Flight Research Division, where Katherine worked, was folded into the new agency. While working with NACA, Katherine had developed an interest in calculating the orbital trajectories of spacecraft and satellites. So, from 1958 until her retirement in 1986, she worked as an aerospace technologist. With her mathematical expertise, Katherine could precisely calculate the flight path of an orbiting spacecraft and determine its points of re-entry and landing before the rocket ever left the launch pad. In 1959, Katherine married her second husband, Lieutenant Colonel James Johnson. A short time later, she was called upon by NASA to do the trajectory analysis for the Project Mercury Freedom 7 mission. Freedom 7, the United States' first human spaceflight, was launched in May 1961 and piloted by astronaut Alan Shepard. In 1962, as John Glenn went through his pre-flight checklist for the Friendship 7 mission, he personally asked for Katherine Johnson to calculate, by hand, the orbital equations used to control the trajectory of the spacecraft, because he did not trust NASA's electronic calculating machines. "If she says they're good," Katherine Johnson later recalled Glenn saying, "then I'm ready to go." The success of Friendship 7 ultimately paved the way for the Apollo program and humanity's first steps on the moon. Over the next 2 decades, Katherine Johnson's calculations were critical to the success of the Apollo, Landsat, and Space Shuttle programs. She garnered numerous awards and honorary degrees during her lifetime. Among them was the Presidential Medal of Freedom, America's highest civilian honor, which was bestowed upon her by President Barack Obama in 2015. Katherine Johnson passed away in February 2020 at the age of 101. Remembered as an American hero who broke down racial and gender barriers in the pioneering days of human spaceflight, Katherine Johnson and her legacy will continually serve as an inspiration to students at the school which proudly bears her name.